Hello, hello, hello. Oh, whoa, whoa. Pull that guy off. Let him focus. How's everybody doing today? Move my camera out of the way so he's not in the right spot. It's not in the right spot. It's better. I tried a different song at the start and I didn't like it, so I immediately went back to the OG. Alright, let's adjust this lighting a little bit. Not really. There we go. That's better. We're continuing our work on Ceratops, on our Triceratops Warrior. We have a good head shape. Really good head shape, actually. Really a big fan of this head shape. Looks like a Triceratops. We started off pretty good. We have a pretty solid start, I think. So I'm excited to keep on going. Seeing where this goes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited for this project. This is our reference image. Boom. Let's move her up here. Make them a little smaller. That's what we're working with. That's our color palette. I think it's a good color palette. Nothing too crazy. I think some good colors. Not a whole bunch of detail, so that's what is going to help move this a little bit quicker than last time. So I think we're gonna, I have this tool. I have another one somewhere around here, but this is a texture tool. If you have tryptophobia, look away. So I want to see how that looks on the skin. Just test that real quick. Just do a quick test while we're here. I think we might make another one. This one works, but there's a little bit of something going on there I'm not a fan of. I have another one somewhere around here, and I think we might use that one because I'm not a big fan of that. I could also, we have a couple things we could do, but I'm really excited to get sculpting. Oh, I'm excited to get sculpting. Again, that's what we're working with. That's what we got going. Last time we pre-made some horns. So we have the horns for the top of her head, for up in here, and for her nose. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's quit yapping. Let's get sculpting. I'm also going to insert her, has some pre-baked eyeballs that we're going to use. Go ahead and insert those today. So we're going to start. That's what we're going to start with. Starting with the eyeballs. Get in a tool. I can find it. I have a ball stylus, but it has a smaller tip. I don't know where it is. I think it is somewhere in my apron. That's my guess as to where it is. Yes. I was indeed correct. Alright, let's take a look. I don't want to mess up these eyes at all. Right here. Here maybe? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty decent. These are what really helps build that character up just a little bit. And we don't have to do anything too crazy for the eyeballs. Just gonna cut. You can't see it, but I'm cutting one of my pre-baked clay balls in half. saves on clay, you know? In this economy, you gotta. Put a little bit of liquid clay on there so it has a little bit of sticking power. Oh, good heavens. You know, looking at it, it just reminds me of there was a book that I read as a kid. And it was like a bunch of dinosaurs just getting like in extreme sports. And the book had like these big googly eyeballs on it. And there was like the cover was like a pterodactyl with some aviator glasses on and his nose stuck in the ground. That's what that reminds me of. What do you feel about that? I think it's all right. I think let's go ahead. Adjust this angle a little bit. It's very even. Oh, that's good. So adjusting my angle on my actual camera. I'm gonna go ahead, shape some eyeballs. A little bit too big. I want it to look pretty intimidating. Intimidating is what I want from her. Intimidating, but like with a little smirk, you know? Yeah, that's a good expression. That's a good expression. Just gonna push it in a little bit. Still not defined as a eyelid, but don't want to blend it in. That's looking pretty good. We will get some. I think adding the texture onto the skin will help smooth this out just a little bit because there's a lot of wrinkles. There's a lot of smoothing that could be done. We're definitely going to smooth and do all the texture before we add. Maybe we do like horns first. Who knows? I'm going to add the little under eyelid there. Just a little one. A little bit too aggressive with that. Let's pull that off. Let's try that again. Make it a little thinner. That looks good. It's like a little smidge up in here. That's good. That make it too small, do you think? Where did that? It's a little better. Okay, that's good. Let's do the other side. Nice and thin little piece of clay. I need to go a bit thinner, a bit thicker on that one. Well, now it's part of her. Easy does it. Easy does it. liking the look of that. I have a... I don't want to go too realistic. I still like the cartoony kind of look. But I think I might need to add the horns in so we can start doing some wrinkles. I think it might be necessary, and then texture after. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's a dinosaur right there, man. That's a dinosaur right there. Alright, what side do we have? Right side. I'm thinking. Do we want to put it there? Is that where we want to put it? Right there? Thinking right there. Right there, yeah. One thing about this one is that there's like a round... There's a round little bit to it I'm not a fan of. It has to be a bit flatter. I think that'll help stick a bit better. Maybe I'm crazy, but who knows? Who knows? I just work here, okay? I just work here. It's above my pay grade. Sorry, guys. Above my pay grade. I'm just an employee. Is the lore accurate where horns should be? Maybe not. They look good. Maybe. I think so. I think that looks pretty freaking sweet, dude. That looks pretty freaking sweet. Freaking cool, dude. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, guys. All right. Rocking and rolling. A little bit of shavings. I'm gonna put up there. Let's add a little bit of I don't want to go too crazy. I honestly don't want to go too crazy into detail. I think like maybe a little bit, but I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to go too simple. but I feel like a lot of the texture is going to help because I have this reference photo and it has like so much wrinkles, and this other one doesn't have as many. That's enough. We got a couple. Let's add a little bit around the nose. I think that'll add a good bit of definition. Then we can maybe add one around the eye. I think the horns I think are okay. Get out of here, eyeball. What's going on here? What's going on here? It's juicy, man. Sorry for the bad angle, guys. Tools, too many tools. So I twisted up my armature wire because last time I just did like it was just one of these, just like a single strand, and it was so weak. Any movement was bending it left and right. It was so bad. But I twisted it up this time, which has helped. It is helping the stability so much. Even out the inside. You don't want to look too gnarly, you know? I'm looking like it was meant to grow out of his nose. She needs some nose holes, for sure. Adjust my camera real quick. Adjusting the camera. My end. Add some nose holes. Do I want to add the beak? Because Triceratopses have a beak. It is morphin time, for sure. We are morphing into the Triceratops. Welcome to the stream, Dr. Space Monkey. How you doing today? Wrong tool. There it is. A little crooked there, mate. Oh, the beak a little crooked there. That's fine. Good thing about clay is you can erase it and go again. Yes, I started a little early today, but I got home a little earlier. So, but you're always just on time, never late, like a wizard. So I don't know if that's how the saying goes. It is looking pretty top notch, man. It is pretty good looking. I like the horns really brought it together. Yeah, the horns. We might need a little underdraw there. Might need a little bit more of a looking a little flat from the bottom. Let's adjust this real quick. Do a quick smooth out. Very preemptive on the beak part. Nose holes are fine. I like this side of the beak, just not this side. Yeah, it is honestly looking pretty sweet. She's looking pretty good. Let's get some guys. Let's do this little number. Seem to be doing a lot right around here. Yeah, I'm really happy with the horns. We'll add the spikes after we do the texture. Just because I feel like it's going to be easier to get the texture, and then we can add it and then fix it when we fix it from there. What do we think of this? What do do you feel about that? I think that'll look good once it's smoothed out. Just playing it by ear. I always thought it was play it by year. I think I said this already. I think I've repeated myself a couple times. I didn't know it was play it by ear. Yeah, the more you know. A little smirk going on. I like that. So I don't know if I like it or not. I think that looks better. Honestly, looking a bit pretty realistic. Like, not realistic, but it has like more of a realism feel than I was expecting. This side. That looks good. Honestly, I like it without the beak. We're gonna go beakless, I think. I think the beak gives it too much of a dinosaur feel. You know what I'm saying? I want a dinosaur feel, but I also want stylistic choices out here. That side looks good. This side not so much. Something afoot on this side. That's what it is. Extraction there. Let me get my reference out. Struggling with the mouth a little bit. So I got her mouth going all the way up this way. Let's reset. I got a lot going on. Taking a sip of water. Do a bit of a camera adjustment here, guys. I don't know if that did anything. Nothing. I'm stoked about the battle hammer. That's gonna look so. That's gonna be really cool. I'm very excited about that bit. A bit of a cartoonier feel to it. I don't know if the bigger mouth will help with that. We gotta do an adjustment on the mouth here. I feel like the mouth always gives me trouble. All my sculptures, my mouth is always the one that just really sells the expression, you know? And I don't want it looking silly. I want it to look just right. Maybe a little bit smaller. I think that's a good mouth size. Pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'm liking it. All right. Woo. You do a isopropyl wash on this bad boy. Just get rid of some of this. Smooth it out a little bit. We need to do some smoothing. I feel like I always do too much fussing. Too much fussing on these sculptures. But that's why they look so dang good, Tim. Because you do too much fussing. Yeah, it was, I eyeballed it all. It was a good eyeball, is what I'll say. The back of the head, now that's something. I don't know what the back of it. the head of a Triceratops looks like. So we'll probably add a bunch of texture and bend this back a bit and call it good. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was all luck. I feel like I just blacked out and then the head came together and now we're here. So. Alright, we need to talk texture. We need to talk. Okay, hear me out. Okay, I'll wait. I'll put away my isopropyl alcohol. I'm listening. I'm hearing and I'm listening. My ears are open. While you're typing, I'm gonna go get a tool. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And no, I have not seen the 300. Deck out some gold jewelry like Xerxes had on, but string it up in the back. I will look into what that looks like. Because I have no idea what that looks like. I'm just figuring out texture. Something like that. I have this texture tool that I made, but it just won't. I feel like it won't get in the cracks and crevices. Xerxes. I don't want to add too much tiny details where it's gonna again add extra time to the sculpture. I also wish I would love it if I had little tiny coffee skewers, so I could just stab this thing with that. So I think that'd work really well. Like some sort of hollow tubing. I could sacrifice one of my paint brushes for a good cause, or like 2 of them. Is that round? No. Let's find a busted boy. This boy's pretty busted. But will it do the job? No. This boy's pretty busted. No, like coffee stirrers, like the little plastic ones. Because I want like a hollow hole to give him his dinosaur details. You know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down. What the heck? Like little straws. That's what I was looking for, straw. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That didn't work. It gets me. Thinking. Thoughts. Maybe we could try this. We can see what happens. If it doesn't work, we can smooth her out. I just feel like there. We can try it. Let's try it. Let's get close. Could break this into bitties and see if I can use it like that. You cut it in half. Dun dun dun. Because it's adding the texture. I like this texture. It's just not getting where I want to get it. We're gonna do some Frankenstein nonsense. And if it breaks, I'll make a new one. Where's my knife? Put that there. That helped a bit. Sorry, my hands are in the way, peeps. The edges are a little sharp. Cut this down. It is adding a nice texture. Sorry, I'm very focused right now. That's gonna be a beautiful thing right there, man. The big boy on that one. I didn't really think about the back of her head. I'll look into this Xerxes. So maybe that might be the way to go. Because I'm not... I'm not too worried about her neck because she has a scarf on. Let's see here. Not really liking this, man. I'm gonna knock her head off with the amount of pressure I'm putting on it. Wouldn't that be funny? Coming out pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking alright. Breaking this thing up helped a bunch. It's helping get all like the little bitty spots. Why does this not focus? It is basically done, yes. I have to add the horns. Just trying to chop my finger off real quick. Hold on. All right. Success. Finger not chopped off today. I have to add the horns on the top. And then the horns on the side here. I was recording for 8 minutes. I forgot I was recording. Feel about that? I honestly don't. It does go a long way. That's what that is. I think we have a fully fledged dinosaur or something. Crazy. We'll see if we can get him big today. Yeah, getting the head shape down really helped a lot. Yeah. Yeah, 8 minutes of texturing and not in focus. Honestly, the back of the head doesn't look too bad. That's what we can do next. Dang, that looks good. Alright, alright. Where are my tweezers? We don't need tweezers. Zoom out. I was very close up on this one. Sorry, guys. Let's do that. We got time. 4 on each side. Alright, let's get going. Cool. Alright, take a pause. Take a second. I'm just talking to myself, regrouping. You think this through. Can't rush these horns. We gotta get them done before we finish today, so that we can bake the head start moving on to our next parts. Okay. Let's get going. I'm making a little spot of liquid clay on the bottom here. To get right about there. Why is that so low? Sorry, I'm just adjusting my camera. We're gonna get going. Alright, let's go. Adding in the horns. Are these too thick? I think they might be too thick. We'll be fine. We'll do 4 on each side. Let's trim off the bottom. I did a rounded edge. Do rounded now. It'll help with the flatter. Is that too close? Might be too close. That's fine. You can adjust if needed. Just adjust my camera here. Right. Yes. She has a mouth. No beak, we're just doing mouth. Because the beak, I think, too much realism. I want some realism, but not straight up realistic, you know? I felt like the beak. I feel like these are questionable on their stability. But liquid clay. Dang, that looks good. Wow. Who knew? That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Right on this spot. Yeah, she's looking mean. Up, was comparing sizes. I got like one small one smaller one. So there's that one there. Yeah, she's looking real cool. Two of these. Will I make three? I'm missing a spike somewhere. There it is. Well, that's spikes on the side here. I think that might be too many spikes. Let's see. Let's see. I think that'll be good. Dang. We're moving. We're moving and grooving. Tighten up a little bit. I think she's looking pretty cool. I think she's looking pretty cool, man. I think we'll skip the spikes on the neck. That was just like a thought, but she's looking cool. There's a bit of texture here. I think we're good, man. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at her. Look at her. Beautiful. But yes, that's a mouth under there. It's a little mouth. Little mouth. Little mouth. Wow, we're moving. I'm shocked, honestly. Getting the head done in 2 streams is crazy. It's kind of crazy. I think we'll throw them in the oven. Throw them in the oven. Do a quick little bacon. And we'll keep on rolling tomorrow. Start the body. Just fussing over here. Don't mind me. Just straight fussing. Yeah, we're doing good. We're looking alright. We're looking okay. The texture helps hide a lot of that nonsense. Helps hide a lot of that. Straight fussing, dude. Straight fussing over here. Because once I'm done here, I'm done in the oven. calling that good. Thanks for hanging out. We got a lot done today. We did a lot of good work here today, guys. Anamorphin is going hard. It is going crazy. Soon we will have a full Triceratops soldier. I really appreciate you hanging out. I'll see you here tomorrow. About the same time, 4:30, 4:45. And we'll continue working on Ceratops. Alright. It is always a good time. Peace.